5 must-try feminine energy and feminine embodiment practices for women over 40 that you can start today. No need for a coach, no need for a special training. Just listen to this video, and by the end of this video, you'll be off and running. These 5 practices may seem small, but trust me, after 20 years in this work and helping thousands of women, I can tell you with certainty they have a profound impact. In this video, I'm going to teach you 5 of the simplest, most fun feminine energy and embodiment practices you can start today. And the best part is, they only take 2 to 10 minutes. Number 1, sensual movement. I don't mean signing up for a workshop or a special class. I mean bringing more sensual movements as you move throughout your ordinary every day. From the moment you wake up, you can bring your energy to your hips just by focusing on your hips, and you can think about moving, transitioning from bed to bathroom to kitchen with more fluidity and grace. Bring your awareness down into your pelvic bowl, and don't be afraid to walk with that S-curve, that sway. Think of belly dancers. If you want more structure to the practice, get on all fours and do your cat and cows. Any type of spinal flexion helps with that sensual movement. And when you have more fluidity in your spine, when your hips can sway freely, not only does it increase your feminine energy because the energy is flowing, it just feels really good and it drops you into a more fluid and flowy place. This isn't about exercise. It's about reconnecting to the pleasure always available to you in your body and in every moment. Women actually do this really naturally. Have you ever ran into a friend who has a young baby, and as she holds that baby in her arms, you start to sway? Yeah, there's just something so natural and feminine about sensual movement. Swaying, dancing, moving our hips. It's super nurturing. Babies often tap us into our feminine energy, and what you notice unconsciously is our body wants to respond. We begin to sway and dance. And you can do this for yourself throughout your day. Number 2, self-touch. Tender touch is one of my favorite practices. I love how popular face yoga has gotten, and gua sha and all these good things. And done right, those are a form of tender touch. But if those intimidate you right now and you just want to start really simple, you can begin a tender touch practice right now. Bring your hands together, create a little heat in the palms of your hands, and just place them on your face. Gently tap your fingertips all over your beautiful face and your neck and your collarbones and your chest, your shoulders and your arms, all over your body. This is tender touch. Just like we get oxytocin when we hug someone, we can give ourselves an oxytocin boost just by intentionally touching our body with love and tenderness. Remember that your body is always listening. If you're like many of us women, you may have a nervous system that's hard to be anxious, to feel afraid, to not feel safe in the world or in your own body. But that is not your lot in life. That is not your fate. You can begin to retrain your body and your nervous system to feel safe and secure in the moment, in your body, in the skin that you're in, at whatever age you are. Tender touch is a small act of self-care that reminds the deepest part of you, your body and your unconscious mind, that you are so worth loving and being treated with respect and honor. And literally 10 seconds of tender touch is worth it. Don't think you have to wait until you have 10 minutes or 20 minutes for a full-on face yoga session. In the in-between moments of your day, just tenderly touch yourself. Close your eyes and feel that love. Feel that presence. Feel that you are a soul with this body, and this body is good. Number 3, one of my absolute favorites, mirror work. If you've been in my work for a while, you know I'm a sexy selfie queen and I'm unapologetic about it. And I love giving women the tools to see themselves with new eyes. One of the tools we all have readily available is our cell phones, our smartphones with built-in cameras. And I'll tell you, that selfie function of your phone can be a powerful tool for healing and a really fun feminine energy practice. Mirror work can include everything from closing your eyes and visualizing yourself before you to actually looking at yourself in a mirror. Also, self-portraiture. This is something I teach in Heal Your Own Gaze and my Sexy Selfie Toolkit, because I really do believe it's one of the most powerful and effective feminine energy practices out there today. If you want to hear more about how I use sexy selfies and self-portraiture to tap into my feminine energy, to come alive, and actually to manifest my dream life, yep, I use sexy selfies to manifest the life I'm now living, and holy cow, it's so good. Leave a comment below and let me know it's something you're interested in so I can put it in the queue for a video in the future. And this flows into my fourth recommendation for a really simple feminine energy practice anyone can do starting today, and that is creative expression. Whatever it is, from photography to gardening to cooking to singing, whatever you do that taps you into that creative space where you feel that time stands still and you are just operating in flow, this is no small thing, and it deserves to be a part of your day. Every day. You can create space for playfulness and self-expression in your everyday. One of the tips I use for myself when I think I don't have enough time for this is that I say, okay, I'm just gonna do 2 minutes of this creative fun task, whether it's painting or drawing or singing or taking photos. And after that 2-minute timer is up, check in with myself and I say, do I wanna do a little more? Do I have a little more time? A lot of times we think we don't have the time, but if we add up all the time we spend scrolling or watching our favorite shows on Netflix, we have plenty of time. And that excuse of not having time for self-expression or creativity is really just an excuse of the ego, because creative expression is such an important and fun and easy access feminine energy practice that you can start today. And number 5, this takes us back to our very first day of life on this earth, our breath. It is the elixir of life. Deep, intentional breathing like a baby, brings us back into our soft, feminine energy and our body. It helps release tension and move from up here to down here. Try this simple practice. I call it sensual breathing. You simply place a hand on your heart, bring a smile to your face, close your eyes down and bring a smile to your heart too. Imagine that your eyeballs beneath your eyelids are twinkling. And then just begin to breathe. Breathe deep and imagine that this air that you're breathing is the most luxurious and delicious elixir. And on the exhale, sound that it should feel really good. And you just do that for 2 to 30 seconds or 2 minutes or 10 minutes, it doesn't matter. Even just one sensual breath is a feminine energy practice. You don't need to overcomplicate it. Deep, intentional breathing like a baby. This brings us back to our body and reconnects us to this present moment. And this present moment is always where the divine feminine loves to hang out. Oftentimes, the simpler, the better. When you begin committing to these simple practices, you will notice a shift in your energy and how you relate to the world. How you feel and how you move through the world will also shift. Life will become more beautiful and you'll become more magnetic, naturally attracting more love, joy, and opportunities into your life. Plus, you'll feel more ease in your body with more access to both pleasure and your intuition. If you're feeling even 1% more connected to your body now and your soul, then I encourage you to check out this playlist that's dedicated to helping you increase your feminine energy. And also, do you have a favorite simple go-to feminine energy practice that isn't one of these 5 things? Share with us in the comments below. Thank you so much for being with me here today. I'm Morgan D. Cecil, your feminine embodiment coach and new kind of manifestation guide. And remember, you can trust what lights you up. What lights you up leads you home. Take good care of yourself today, and I'll see you back here real soon.